call home. Luck Stitch's crew hold a common thread, a misfit bunch where memories tread. They're guardians, so strong and true, protecting the crew as they journey through. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Tapestry grand, unraveling mysteries hand in hand, sailing the waves beyond the stars they soar, forever seeking more and more. Explorers at heart with whimsy and glee, the Wanderpus crew set their spirits free, in pursuit of good with chaos untamed, to find a new place to make their names. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky.
Hooray! So today we are playing Dirt Off Your Shoulder / Lying From You. It's specifically the Collision Course song is the basis of this one. So we know that we are in the process. We're still in seasonal. We are still in Lock Stitch. Like, it's going to be late at night when this game starts. Like, you guys are just working. I'm not saying that you're still super exhausted because you guys have been like successfully doing your jobs lately, but like the like everything that has been like happening, like you guys know about the nightmares happening in Dyad, the growing tension between Eastern Dyad and Western Dyad, and also consonant situation. And recently Officer Trafford has been like working on getting the trade set, like so we can have flying vehicles go over the forest, not just the airship, but like all over the place are sending whatever kind of crafts they have, and they know how to like distract them with the giant laser pointers that the Wander Crew and Lock Stitch are providing for people to keep the giant Tatzelworm busy, and that's just fun. So, and before we introduce the characters, I see the fact that Vatna is in the chat. Vatna, or Lurid, whichever, would you like to lead the chat in an RP? Because I was gonna say it like that. This is what we're talking about, but like Vatna being here really works for it. As a mystician, can you like lead a conversation, and not like everybody in Lock Stitch, but the academy, like everybody's like in the auditorium or having dinner, talking about what are you gonna do about the fact that you know that in many households all over the world, including in the Silver Thimble themselves, there are the Dream Crystal statues that are giving people good dreams. We know that they are giving people good dreams and helping people sleep. But you also know that the flamingos have a way to trigger the nightmares. So can you guys come, like, how would you help people get rid of those? Or what would you do about those? That is the RP I would like to see in the chat today. And with that, I would like to introduce the players. Alright, so we have Professor Winter playing Officer Nichol Trafford.
Evening, everyone.
And we got, well, I just call him Caram. Caram playing Caram.
Pleased to be here.
We got Flynn playing Flynn.
Howdy, y'all.
And we got Keri playing Pim.
Howdy, howdy.
Alright, so you guys are like at Lockstitch. Like, it's late at night, but I would say it's probably like around midnight to 2 in the morning, around that range. And I'm not sure if you guys are in bed or not, but Nichol, you are getting a an alarm going off that a distress signal has been set up from your trade routes.
What in the abyss? Already? I was in bed until 2 minutes ago, getting up, putting on first clothes I can find, and heading out to check it out.
Absolutely. And Pim, you are getting the same alarms. It is, I think, the radios for any other like airship or place that uses or thing that uses you guys' trade routes, kind of black box, are brought to you by Fishtinger Industries. Because we know the laser pointer is made by Fishtinger.
Fishtinger! Come on down to Fishtinger! Yeah, so Pim's going to, like, groggily wake up, and, like, her communicator is a little too far away, so she goes to, like, reach for it and just, like, falls out of bed.
Absolutely. We get a tasteful butt shot, but it's covered very tastefully by your blanket.
Yep, just the sheets just covering my booty.
It's exactly, it's that. It's like every, like, made for TV movie where, like, right after, like, somebody gets up, they always happen to have, like, a fabric draped across them somehow.
Yes. And she's gonna pick it up and notice what it is and go out and see if she can find Nichol.
So yeah, you guys can, like, meet up at the, like, I don't know, is there, like, a section in Fishtinger? Is it part of the Lockstitch that you guys, like, track this stuff? Where are we thinking this is?
I'll open up Fishtinger if you want it. We got plenty of space.
Yeah, I figure Fishtinger would make sense because if nothing else, if it's something where some emergency where it needs to be repaired, it's going to get repaired at their dry dock, so.
Yeah. I figure half the time the airship's there anyway.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. I like looking at it.
And just for everybody, so everybody else knows, we have Pim. If you roll a 20, if you roll a 20, Pim, Krieg gets a vote. If you roll a 1, Bobbert gets a vote. That's the same for Caram and Nichol. Whereas Flynn is the other way around. If Flynn rolls a 20, Bobbert gets a vote, and a 1, Krieg gets a vote. Now, Flynn, I don't know if you just got to bed. I don't know how much of a night owl Flynn is. But I think Flynn is having just, like, a really vivid dream about just throwing craps, you know? And you are hitting it every single time. Like, you're throwing them out, and you are, like, every time you bet on something, it's great. If you want somebody to blow on the dice, like, absolutely, there's somebody perfect for you right there every single time, just throwing the dice. And in your dream, you see the fact that every time it comes up a 7, a little, like, 20 floats out of it. And every time you hit an 11, a little 20 floats out. And that is your Oracle card, because you rolled a 20 on it. So for Flynn, including the Bobbert vote, a 7, 11, or a 20 are natural 20s that cannot be changed. And I was planning on that before I knew you were going to vote for Bobbert, so I think that's fun. So Flynn has 3 times as many chances of hitting a 20 as everybody else.
Well, you know what? That little gecko shouldn't have lost that drinking contest and got me out of all that money. And maybe I would have voted the other way.
Yeah. So, like, Flynn, you, I think you hear something. Well, hearing's the wrong word. You feel like something, like, goes through the air and wakes you up, like your hair like frizzes out situation, like you know, like a goosebump went down your back.
Ooh. Yeah, she is immediately up after that, since cats really don't ever fully sleep. Just like clawing at her bed and like looking around.
Let me tell you, Rupert fully sleeps.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can all hear Rupert snoring throughout the place. That's probably why you don't fully sleep. Rupert's your next door neighbor. He does sleep like the dead. But yeah, sorry, continue.
Oh, no. Yeah, she's going to not know exactly what's going on. I think she's somewhere inside of the sub is where she's sleeping, right? That's usually everybody's quarters.
No,
normally.
the quarters, when you're in Lockstitch, you have apartments.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
all have your own apartment. I didn't make any. I didn't actually like put any on this map, but yeah, there are like department quarters for everybody. As a member of Lockstitch, you have your own room. After you graduate, when you before you graduate, you do have like shared quarters with people, but afterwards, you all have your own room. Comes with a refrigerator, all that stuff. You guys don't have to worry about paying for food or anything. It's all included.
Okay. Well, then I suppose she will go ahead and go outside and eventually end up with the other 2, unless there was some sort of notification she gets like, hey, come down here.
Oh,
Pim will call Flynn.
Yeah.
absolutely. That works
Get on
out.
down to Fish Stinger.
And Caram, what's Caram doing tonight?
I think that he's looking over some reports of stuff that's come in through shipments, making sure that everything's coming in all right and nothing's off. Just hanging out in the hair trigger doing that work. And I think, Nichol, you'd call for Caram this late, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, I'd put away my work and head down the fish stinger after being told there.
All right. Can all 4 of you give me a 20-sider? And this is just to figure out like which one of you figures out what's going on more than anything else. Unless it's 1. That's a natural 20 from Keri, though. So 1 vote for Krieg. That makes it a
Nice.
tie. Caram rolled an 11, but Caram is not Flynn. But yeah,
Oh, well.
Alright, so Pim, we're gonna lean like Fishtinger technology that like shows you guys what happened. Like on your radar, like you have detected the firing of large weapons at whatever this vehicle's like black box is. You cannot identify the vehicle though. Like you don't have a serial number. And with a 20 you should. And like the 20 is me telling you that something is off about this signal. It is definitely somewhere up here between consonant and dyad, but closer to consonant and right on the very edge of the forest. Like that is where something went down, and you, even from here, from your devices, you can detect that there were large weapons fired, and when this ship went down, it did not go down just as an accident.
All right, guys, something took this vessel down. Can't quite figure out what's going on. The radar is acting goofy, but large weapons definitely fired right outside of Consonant, right outside of the forest. We definitely need to figure out what the heck is going on over there.
Yeah, not to mention that looks way off from the standard path.
This is absolutely true. Like, whoever tried to enter the whoever was taking that route, it's a very dangerous route. Like, you could make it with the laser pointer. Like, you're probably safe from the Tetzel worm as long as you can keep it distracted, but still really risky. And this late at night, who's flying this late at night? We don't have headlights.
Yep, and not to mention this late at night, that laser pointer is a big old beacon.
We can slap the radar in there. We can fly silently and dark.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Going in blind. That's adventurous.
I think
Yeah,
it's
not
pretty
vision.
obvious. I'm already all for this.
It's been a while since I found the airship.
Did you say laser pointer?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's how we're actually able to get the travel going at this point. It's a nice way to distract some rather nasty things. It would be absolutely disastrous if it got close to an airship.
Just don't jump out of the ship and go after it, okay?
Well, I've never had wings, kind of like you. Feel like I need some of those if I want to jump out of anywhere up this high.
I can tell you from experience, you don't necessarily need wings to jump out of the airship.
I've done
Or
it.
fall out of the airship.
Midnight's done it.
Preferable, though.
With a 20, I'm not making you guys make any rolls to get there. You guys can get to the edge of the forest just fine. Are you guys trying to land the airship at the edge, or are you trying to actually, like, hover above and rappel in? Or, because you can't land the airship in the forest proper.
I would say maybe we need to land it a little further away so we can walk in and not just announce our arrival.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds
absolutely.
good to me.
So you guys land... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say there also, while we have the airship out there, I think we're going to have some extra emergency autopilot here. Because I still have a Crabbert card.
Absolutely, yeah. Just
Thanks, Robert!
put Crabbert in the
This
controls.
card, item,
Yep.
Crabbert.
Now, Crabbert, this is going to be standard autopilot. We'll let you know if we need to get out quickly. Otherwise, keep the airship safe.
Waves knife at you in agreement.
So you guys land, and you can follow a path into the forest. Immediately, you guys notice that there is a path into the forest, which I'm gonna roll that 20 into this. That, like, this is weird because the only time that you guys have heard reports of the path is when Arel was in the woods. And then it was even a little bit broken, a little bit janky. But you guys can feel magic all around you. Like, there are, like, there are cobblestone steps. Like, here they are starting to, like, break away from each other. It's probably been a couple hours since the signal came out, because it's still, like, 100 miles away. It's 100 miles away from the lock stitch, not 100 miles away from where you are now. So you
Well, would
guys...
you look at that?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was just
No,
commenting on
absolutely
the
fine.
cracked thing.
Did you wanna study it? You guys want to detect magic? What do you guys want to do? Or just heading straight for where the signal is coming from?
Can I, like, is there an anomaly or anything around? Is my necklace lighting up or anything?
I think your necklace has been incredibly unreliable since the night where all of the nightmares started happening.
Okay.
I think it will light up when something strong is there, but as far as like giving you pinpoint accuracy, it's been like really off. But as of right now, it's not glowing any more than it has been since.
Can I use the that scope that I have to detect magic?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 20, sir.
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Nah.
Okay, so with a 5. With a 5, they did just play that nothing breaks, but how? So you are going to break your scope. Because remember, that's fragile. That is canonically accurate. What would you like to give up instead of breaking that scope?
Oh man. Let me go check my inventory.
Like, how would you like to... Okay. So I know it's not a tough choice, but I want to give you a little bit of an option. You can't get the scope working at all. Like, it just will not, like, slap the side of it. Nothing is coming up. Like, but then, it can give you incorrect information. Like, this is completely wrong, but you're gonna believe that it is right. Or it breaks. Which would you like?
Oh no.
Incorrect information.
Okay. You see, like, incorrect information. Alright. Alright, that'll come in the next scene. So you guys can make it... You see the fact that there is a trail of magic. Like, this pathway is the same magical pathway that a rel can make. That anybody from Yoke, if they know the correct spell, can just walk through the forest. Like, somebody has cast that spell in the last couple of hours. But it's just like...
Flynn's gonna
no,
look
no.
over at Nichol and be like, well, you're probably the most magically inclined out of all of us. What do you think?
I mean, I'm good at freezing stuff, not necessarily all kinds of magic, but what the heck, I'll give it a try, try to get a feel, figure out how long it's going to keep going. And probably what I'll do in order to do that is I'll probably try feeling the couple cobblestones, ice it over a little bit, see how it reacts to that magic there, and see if I can maybe figure something more about this path and how stable it is right now.
Yeah, sure. Did you want to roll a 20-sider for that?
Yeah, that's why I was figuring. Just wanted to explain what I was doing before I did.
Absolutely. I gotta stop saying absolutely so much.
I'm going to make that an 11.
Sure. So
Just
you
let me
can,
find it.
yeah, I'll narrate while you find your card. You do notice that this is a newly cast spell, and the spell does fade away rather quickly. So like it has happened within the last hour. But while you are searching for that, you also notice tire tracks that have two sets, like one going in and one coming out of this forest, and they have like, you see it because they've hit the edges of the path, not followed the path exactly.
Gonna point out those tire tracks to everyone, and well, we're definitely not the only ones. This is definitely looking more and more like shot down and planned.
Well, it looks a little bit to me like, well, I guess I'm just making things up as I'm going along, but it looks like they're chasing after something.
That could work. I was thinking it could also be taking something in, taking it back out again, or running out and running back to the to the crash site. Well, there's honestly a whole wealth of options right now.
What's Caram up to right now? Caram, you have been studying with Fang leading up to this, but you have not mastered like his attack yet. It's just like so far he's mostly been like having you like meditate under waterfalls, and like he just keeps hitting you with a stick while you're like at random occasions just keeps flying up behind you and just like smacks you on the back and then runs away. That is his training method, for the record.
Would not surprise me if these guys can see a couple bruises on Caram's neck at this point. I think after Nichol points out the tracks, Caram's just kind of looking to see, as weird as it is to say, if one set of tracks look like deeper ingrained, like they were carrying a heavy load in or out.
That's going to be a 20-sider.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, so tough choice. I'm just gonna like make the call for you on this one, because like if I tell you both the choices, then it gives you all the information. So yes, like I will tell you, you get the information that you are looking for, but not the additional information. The ones going out are definitely deeper, like whoever, but not like they're carrying a ton more stuff. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit. And there's a spot where they definitely get stuck in the mud, and you'll see flamingo footprints that have clearly gotten out of their car, and like you see the indentation like sunk in deep into the mud of where these flamingos lifted up the back wheel of their car. Also, the car is like a tri car. It's got two front wheels and one back wheel. We have seen the flamingos have these vehicles before.
Looks like the flamingos just came in and out. Wherever they came out with more, but I don't think we're gonna be able to know for sure what unless we go in. What do you think the chances are of us even catching them if we were to chase after them?
Well, that's a very good question.
It depends on the head start.
No, what am I saying? They're in a car. They're going to be able to get away before we can truly gain any distance on them.
Well, and I think the question is whether we think they might be coming back again.
Was a light load, so they might have just grabbed something small to convince the rest to come.
But what if we say that I put like a go-kart on the airship? Can we do that?
I don't think so. We
Damn
haven't
it.
done the
Okay.
haven't done the work for that. Besides, like there are multiple characters with additional vehicles, and they have had to do work to get those. Like you guys can have a car for sure, but like you guys have cars, but they're in the silver thimble.
I was gonna say the only car
Yeah.
that might be hidden away right now would be the one that we stole from Gibbet.
But it's not going to be on the ship.
Yeah.
Right. I don't see a world that we put them on the airship, but I see a world that we start putting them on the airship now.
Yeah.
I think for now our best choice is follow the path.
Oh, which way? In or out? Do
I
you
want to see
go?
what they was.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I want to see what they was after.
You too?
Yep, likewise. And so, yeah, it sounds like we go further in, but keep an eye behind us in case they try to either sneak up on us or run us over, or sneak up on us and then run us over.
I am going to use. I forget. It's called like Bluebird or something like that. I'm going to have a small animal waiting out here to give me a sign if somebody is like showing up.
Sure, that's perfectly fine.
All right, cool.
Let's go deeper into the again, like you guys know that these is very dangerous woods, but you're not going super far in. And immediately you see wreckage. Just like a large ship of some kind definitely crashed down. You see the fact that it broke many branches on the way down. But the rest of this, like, is going to be up to you guys to do the studying. Like, what are you looking for? What kind of clues are you searching for?
I want to see if there's any leftover cargo.
My first thought is someone had to be driving this. I'm looking for survivors or, barring that, bodies.
All right, Flynn, what you looking for?
Out of this wreckage, I'm gonna see how badly damaged it is, and then see if it can be fixed.
And Caram?
I think I'm gonna follow to where the car stopped to grab something and see if I can figure out what was grabbed.
All right, so can I get a 20-sider from all four of you? That's a 7, but that's not a Flynn 7. That's a 1.
That's a Flynn one.
Which means,
Oh, is it a
Well-
Flynn one? Oh, vote for vote for Krieg.
Vote for Krieg.
Did I roll?
Yeah, you rolled. You
yeah.
got a 9.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that I had actually rolled, so I guess ignore that 20 that just
I
happened.
will ignore that 20. It's a real shame. Like you
Yeah,
got.
I was
your
like-
first one was a 1.
It's funnier.
Okay. Alright. So Flynn, what are you doing to look around? Like, are you using any tools? What's the plan here? Because whatever it is, it's gonna go terrible.
Oh, I think that when she tries to like manage to look under the hood of this thing, what ends up happening instead is that she gets electrocuted. Like she'll like try to lift the thing up and look inside, and because it's badly damaged in there, there's like something that she ends up touching when she like reaches in to get a better look, and it's just like zaps her.
Alright, so yeah, absolutely. You're looking at it, and for the most part, it is like metal and like strongly structured. But you don't see a lot of you don't see an engine. Like this should be an engine, right? Like, and it's just like, oh, is that the laser? And then when you go to touch the laser pointer, it shocks you and sends you flying back, but you guys see the laser pointer is just like, its targeting is completely wrong at this point, and it's just like on the ground all around you guys right now. Like it's just circling, it's spinning constantly, and in the middle of the night, it is a beacon. And in the distance, you hear the roar of the Tetzel worm. And not only do you hear it, but you feel it. You know it's coming here. So you guys have one more chance. What of the other three, which answer do you want? Like, do you want to know, do you want Caram's, like, what did they pick up and take before they left? I'm sorry, I forgot what Nichol and Pim were looking for right there because the one distracted me.
I was just looking to see if there was any leftover cargo.
Okay. Do we want to find leftover cargo? Do we want to see what they took? And then what was yours, Nichol?
Was looking for people or people alive or dead.
Absolutely. Okay. So, which
I
of
say
those three
what
do we
they
want?
took. What did they take?
What did they
Oh,
take?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
All right. What they took, you got Caram, you see footprints being led into like where the car was. 4 sets. One very small. One looks like barefooted with like humanoid but longer nailed toes. One has hooves, and one is definitely in full plate mail.
This is real and Ryan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's the it was a hot air balloon. That's why you couldn't find an engine, for the record.
Oh. Why did you keep it in me?
But you guys can see that on your way out of this place. Or you can stay and fight the Tetzelworm. That's up to you. I'm cool with either one.
I have a sense of wanting to live, so I think I'm gonna run for sure.
Yeah, last time I tried to hold off a godlike animal of power, I got yelled at rather badly and almost died. So, yep, bye.
Yeah, I'm not Easter. I'm leaving.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
deuces.
follow after them.
And like you guys just see this thing, like the Tetzelworm just launches itself in the air as just like this giant serpentine like creature with like huge foreclaws, and it's just going ham on this laser pointer. It's just like destroying all the wreckage that's left. You see like the boxes are just getting shredded to shit, and in the night you can't make out what was in those. And I'm not going to count that as something breaks, although this definitely broke.
Yeah, well, we didn't break it.
You didn't break it. I mean, you are responsible for that Tetzelworm breaking. I'm just going to tell you that. Flynn, your little like bluebird is just sitting there chirping away, like it's nighttime, so it's like very confused.
Yeah. Alright, well, you tried.
All right.
At least some good news. We know that the laser pointers still work just as well as they originally did.
Yeah. Also was able to see some footprints along with the flamingos. Looks like our dear friends, Riddle and Rhyme, tried to make it to seasonal. And technically succeeded.
Out of character, do we as characters know that they're spies, or is that information that we do not have?
I don't think anybody told you guys.
Okay, well then that's fine. I just wanted to make sure so I wasn't making any comments in character.
Considering the flamingos were here, I don't like their chances.
It's not looking good. You want to follow these tire tracks away?
I think that's all we can do
Might
at
as
this
well.
point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wreckage
Not-
is gone.
I'm not really interested in going back that way, that's for sure.
No, that seems like a really bad plan.
All right, so you guys are gonna follow the track, the trail. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So you guys, like, as you're following it out, it is definitely the path is leading you east and a little bit north. It's leading you to the river. Like, let me move you guys back over here just in case we don't remember. So you guys are like right here, and the path is leading you to this river. And
Are you on the GM layer?
What's that?
I wasn't
Oh.
seeing the pings.
Weird. So you guys are here. Wait, am I not?
I assume. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I had to just reload my Roll20 because it's acting up. So you guys are here. They are leading you here. So it's definitely heading to continent. And, like, you guys know that you're not on the most friendly terms with continent. You haven't been told never to come back, though. Just, Krieg's not supposed to go back.
Yeah.
So
Guess
as...
what?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go for it.
I was gonna say, as you are approaching it, you are hearing the telltale sounds of combat up ahead of you.
I think that's our cue to. Do we want to rush in this time?
I feel stealth is probably better.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably see what's going on before we go all gung-ho. I know that is against my character, but
No, fast and quiet works.
I don't want to die.
Alright.
So what you see is 4 of the Flamingo security officers, each armed with like batons, but also you can see the fact with guns, and you see the giraffe monk like with a bow staff, just fighting all 4 of them off at the same time. And she's doing the best she can, but like, you know what? I'm gonna roll for her. Let's see how she's doing. Shitty. Like, just as you guys get close enough, you see one of them come up behind her and just like hit her square in the back, like right like across the shoulder blades, and knocks her down. And then 2 more are about to like pounce on her, and you see the cuffs in their hands. And that is where we are right now.
Hey, Pam,
Yeah?
you think you can train your gun there on one of them? Just
I
hold it?
sure can. And Pim's gonna walk in, gun up to one of the flamingos, because she likes Giraffe Monk.
I'll follow him in with the consonant typewriter.
Yep, I'm going to keep still a bit lower to the ground and having Old Fable in hand ready to throw.
Yeah. I'm going to have my. I think it's. Is it a revolver or what is the standard again?
The standard issue is a we have a little it's like a Luger.
Oh, okay. So I think I have the pistol.
Yeah, that pistol is like a Luger. That one can have a silencer on it, but we also have revolvers that cannot have a silencer on it, but they do more damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have the pistol. I think that somebody needs to do a little bit of diplomacy with these 4 before we decide to get real ugly.
I've got your diplomacy. Hey! What are you doing? Get off that giraffe! By the way, you're surrounded. You can't see everybody, but we've got friends. What are you doing?
Roll me an intimidation. Just a roll, but still.
Oh god,
Let's see if they buy it.
Oh god, oh god.
Yeah, okay. They they don't like stop. Like one of them is like definitely sitting on the giraffe monk's back with like a knee pressed into the middle, which is weird because flamingo's knees bend the wrong way. So I'm not 100% sure how this looks, other than ridiculously comical.
He's like sitting on her.
Sitting on it.
Oh yeah, totally. Just and like they're all like looking, and you do see they all go for their guns, and they're standing like around, looking around. And it's just like, this isn't any of your business, Wander Crew.
What did the giraffe do then?
She's a thief. The rest of her gang are thieves.
What did she steal?
Important documentation and artifacts.
I'm gonna call out to the giraffe monk and see if she's conscious.
I think she's conscious. I think she's just kind of like groaning at this point because she rolled so bad on her attack roll.
All right, anybody else have anything to say?
What kind of relics?
That's none of your concern.
Concerning
You're
the
not in
distress-
Silver Thimble right now. We have every right to protect what's ours.
Concerning the distress signal that came to the thimble, I think that we still have some say here.
Whose distress signal was it?
I look over at Pim.
Ours.
Oh? Because we picked up a distress signal here. To an unmarked vehicle. Unlicensed. Almost and traveling in the dark.
Well, do you know what's on it?
We knew what was on it. And that what was on it is ours. And we're keeping it.
Look, all we're asking for is information.
That's all the information you're getting. And they, one of them, like, the one on the back finally gets the manacles up and, like, gets her to her feet. And just like, we're taking her to Consonant. And they're gonna start walking away from you. Like, walking backwards, like, with their guns aimed at you. But they're walking back with her.
Pim's gonna fire a warning shot and then tackle the one that has the giraffe.
Alright, give me a 20-setter.
This is all I know how to do. You guys have to stop me. Fuck!
Oh, that's a fun too, isn't it?
Nobody changed this. I want to see how this plays out.
Okay, alright.
Just like over Pim's shoulder, Flynn, as she's running, and I'm like, no, wait a minute! And then, then whatever happens, happens.
You're okay. So in the future, like for the rest of this now, because the timer is up, 2s are 1s and 19s are 20s. Not natural though. They do not count for the votes. But this was not turned into a 1. So yeah, Pim, how's it go so absolutely wrong? Like, do they just get the better of you? If you have an idea. If you don't, I have an idea.
I would say Pim goes to fire the warning shot, and her gun just jams, so no shot even goes off. So she just kind of like goes to run for the flamingo anyway, and just trips and falls flat on her face.
That feels a little too clumsy.
All right, then what do you got, boss? What you got?
I'm good with the like it jamming for sure. Like I think when you pull the trigger, like as a warning shot, instead it's almost like an effervescent sound instead of the explosion. You just hear like, tss, and you smell burning lemons.
Oh.
And so you're gonna need to fix your gun before you fire again, or else your gun will break. Like, we are, like, giving a conditional fragile tag to your gun.
Okay.
So I don't think you need to run in, but I think they smirk at you, and like one of them like cracks his like long flamingo neck, and he steps forward and he pulls out like his baton, and he definitely does that traitor scene from Star Wars and spins it around, and he stands in front of you, all four of you. Like the other three are like going back, but this one for some reason believes he is tough enough to fight all four of you.
Well, if he's that cocky about it.
Oh,
I have an
honey,
idea!
I really think you shouldn't.
Yeah,
What's your
well,
idea?
well, actually, Caram, if you,
double bunny foot it.
yeah, I was going to say, besides that, think you feel like foggy night, Caram?
Always. Pim, catch. And I throw Pim my consonant typewriter.
Catch it. What does it
Yep,
do?
and in the meantime, in the meantime, I'm also using some freezing fog to fog up the escape path, so it'll be harder for those flamingos to get out of here. And also try to envelop the flamingos in them too, so they can't try to fire or interfere or, make it easier for us to get to them too.
Alright, and as it fogs up, I'll rush at him.
Nice.
Alright. So can I get 2 20-siders? One from Nichol, one for Nichol, and one for Caram. Yeah. Yeah, we got a 4 and a 5, everybody. That's 2 failures.
Wow,
I'm
we
gonna
are
make,
not doing well.
I'm gonna make this a middle of the road.
Alright, yeah, sure. You're middle of the road. So you go to it, like, the mist isn't up. Like, for some reason, like, the mist is just not there. For a second, it starts coming out of the ground, like, the way it would normally. But, again, stunted by, like, a lemony smell. And instead of, like, the cold mist taking you guys, is just, like, just a pleasant lemony scent around you. And then, Caram, you going in for, like, a kick on him?
Yeah, just square to the chest this time.
Yeah, absolutely. He grabs your leg and just throws you to the ground. It doesn't hurt you, but have you guys seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Oh yeah.
Where Bruce Lee, like the Bruce Lee character, it's a terrible scene, but like it's cool for like the way that it happens. Where Bruce Lee goes to like drop kick and Brad Pitt grabs him and throws him to the side very casually. That happens. You know immediately, Caram, that this is a fighter with like
Right.
the counterattack moves. You guys need successes to hit him. Mixed success will not touch him.
Interesting.
As he throws you into the dirt, and he like puts up his wings in the stereotypical 1930s pugilist pose, and like you see him like roll up his sleeves ready to go, and he just comes flying at you the second you get back to your feet, and he is just like throwing a flurry of blows at you. He is wild attacking you.
Oh wow.
So he gets a tough choice. Alright, Caram, what's his tough choice?
The same thing he did to me, where he threw me to the ground. Just suddenly, as he's going to like, he puts a little too much force into the first punch, and I just knock it straight to the ground and just smirk right back at him.
Alright. These guys are stuck. They're like, goodbye. They're like moving down the path. They do not have the car, by the way.
Ram just looks at
Okay.
you guys.
I'm
take care
gonna
of this.
I'm gonna Indiana Jones it and just shoot him.
Yeah, roll it. Come on. Yeah! Caram, you get shot.
God,
It
the fun,
wasn't me.
You see Pim for a second sees Karam look at her and then just that look of wait.
Okay, Flynn and
Crazy.
Caram.
I didn't do it.
Between Flynn and Caram, how did this guy, like this is completely because of the flamingo skill. This guy is so good,
So
that-
fluid.
so fluid that like he put you in the position to get hit. This guy's name is Freddy Rick, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I think after I threw his punch down, he could just out the corner of his eye, he can see him trying to line up a shot on him. So he's purposely puts himself between, not Pim, Flynn, and he puts himself between me and Flynn and dodges out of the way.
All right. So that's gonna do 4 damage to you, Caram, as like the bullet rips through. Like, I'll give you a choice for this one, Caram. Do
All right.
you want it to do 4 damage, just bonk, 4 damage, done, or do you want it to do 2 damage and get negative adjective? And you tell me what that adjective is, like, and where the bullet hit you, because otherwise it's gonna hit you like in the upper chest.
I'm not gonna lie, I think it would be funny if it's the 4, but it shot right where I got shot by the sniper.
Hilarious.
Sorry!
I just got that stitched!
Looks like I gotta stitch it again.
And
This flamingo definitely like pushes Caram down after that, and like he still has his like, he's got his dukes up, but he is like taking steps back, like to meet up with the other ones. They are pretty, with a 1, those guys have gotten pretty far away.
can Pim run after them and then pull out Eternal Radiance to try to blind them just to stop them from moving?
Yeah, we can definitely give that a shot.
Pim's
As long as it's not a 1 or a 2. You guys have been doing great.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a 5 though. Okay, all right.
So am I
Goes one.
incapable of taking out a weapon? Because that's all I have to do is
It
take it out.
appears that like, okay. So you want to make that a 20? All right. So, yeah, like the radiant. How did it go so wrong? Okay, I think the pulling out the radiance weapon didn't work out for you, but you're just trying, like you said, pulling out weapons for you somehow is just really fucking up. Like you can't get the sheath off, and like I think it might be like the scent of lemons like affecting like luck around you, or like everything's going these flamingos' way, and you guys' rolls are really like doing this for me. Like everything you're doing is just like, like Caram, you know that you should be able to take a flamingo in a fight. You've taken plenty of them. Flynn, you know you should have been able to make that shot. Nichol, like you summon fog all the time. What is going wrong? So I think in my head, like, let me know if you don't like this, Pim. Like you can't get radiance out, so you just give up on that plan and just chase them down and catch them anyway.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Right. So like when you get up there to fight all of them, like how do you take one of them out? Because that 20 is going to let you take one of them out. Done and done.
How cool are we with killing flamingo?
I feel
I
like a
would
lot
like
of
to incapacitate.
I am going to take out the Abyssal Brand and just like jam him in the shoulder then. I'm going after the one that's holding on to the giraffe monk.
Yeah. So like he drops her, and the other two are just like you hear just a big sigh from the other two. It's just like, okay. And then they like pull out their, like, one of them has a baton and the other one has a Tommy gun, and they are there to fight you. Caram and Nichol, you two haven't made a roll in a bit. What you guys got for me?
I think with this one, my first instinct is to immediately help Caram with that fire flamingo. Weird stuff is going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Fable right at that flamingo on the theory that something weird is going to happen to cause it to miss. But then I'm also going to be running in to try to use that miss as a distraction and stab him with my tail.
Oh yeah, love it. Give me a 20-setter. Wow. All right.
I think I may make that a tough choice because this is absurd.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will
But
note
you
the
can't
technical...
just before you play the tough choice, you can't hit him with a tough choice.
We have
Oh, yeah, that's
confidence,
right.
so it's a tough choice anyways.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
Well, I just wasted that card. Completely forgot about
we'll
that.
We'll refund
Aw.
it for you. So here's your tough choice. You can hit him, but he's gonna have Fable in his hand. He's gonna catch Fable right out of the air, and he's gonna immediately make an attack on Caram with your sword.
Oh man.
Or he'll dodge that, but then he'll see your tail coming up from behind him, and he's just gonna like turn his whole body into an S, and then Caram has an opportunity to make an attack right there.
I'm fine with doing the S thing and giving Caram the opportunity to make the attack. I mean, while I can teleport Fable back, I can't do it that fast.
All right, Caram, you see him he's in a precarious dodging situation, but he's still got like a crazy smirk on his face, and you see him like matrix dodge the sword, and then just subtly move his back, and just like Nichol's tail goes flying behind him, and he's just like watching you. He has not broken eye contact from Caram since Caram was shot.
He's gonna see Caram throwing a fist towards him, but it's not to hit him. It's to grab Fable and swing back with it.
Ooh.
All right, give me that roll. All right, so finally a successful hit.
Yay.
Like you cut across his chest, and like he spins with it, so he takes 4 damage, but like as he like spins away, he like jumps and does like a split kick and kicks Caram and Professor Witter. No damage here. This is just to back you two up off of him. And he's just like, he puts his hand over his chest. He's just like, and he like pulls his hand away and sees that it's covered with blood. And like he's about to try to like flee. That is his next move. Like he's gonna he's gonna try to get away. You got anything for that, Flynn? Unless you just want to let him go.
Well, I will have her come up while they're distracted grappling each other. And she's just gonna sweep his legs out from under him.
Solid. Sweep the leg.
We'll see how this goes.
Tough choice. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was just above where I could actually do it.
So, here's your tough choice, Flynn. Like, you can go for it. You can get it. You can tangle his legs up with your, like, cat body. But it's gonna hurt. Like, this flamingo is, like, stomping down, and it hurts. But you can get him down. Or you can see the fact that he's just gonna boot you in the face. And, you can, like, avoid the damage. That is your tough choice.
I mean, if he's about to try and run, I am going to call out, what's our plan with these guys? And then I'm going to... I think I'm gonna pull back. I'll pull back.
Yeah, okay. So, like, you see his leg just barely, like, it tickles your whiskers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just like, I'm gonna roll for it. 'Cause I don't want to be unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I roll really well.
Yeah.
He's fucking great. Freddy is amazing. So he, like, does a kick at Flynn's whiskers and turns it into, like, a full-on backflip. And, like,
Nice.
I always call them misty flips. I don't know if you guys call them that too. It's where you do a flip, but you land looking the other direction.
Nice.
That
So
is
it's
what
like
I
a twist
call
in the
it.
air.
Yeah, twist in the air, and he just goes like sprinting, and he rolled a 17, so he is going to like get further away from you guys. But Pim, you are dealing with two other flamingos. He's not helping get this character. He is running back to report, is what he's
Flynn?
doing.
Flynn is in awe, and she's gonna call after him and be like, "You need to ask for a raise.
I'm very good at my job.
Ask for a raise.
I get paid a lot.
Not enough."
So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to open up one of my pouches, pull out a Justin, chuck Justin at one of the flamingos, and then I'm going to flip around. I'm going to hop on the back of the other flamingo and choke him out with my thighs.
Yeah, this could murder a man.
Hey, Justin!
I've drawn them.
All right, so give me a 20-sider. Well, give me two 20-siders. One for Justin, one for you. All right, so is it you or Justin that has to make that tough choice?
Hold please. I need this to work. I never play cards for myself, so somebody's gonna let me do this. Oh my god, I have too many cards because I never fucking...
You don't have to worry about it. Like, as Justin's flying at it, one of them starts to, like, trip backwards. So Justin, like, you can turn that, into a success, especially with confidence, because you guys still have confidence up. That raises it by 1, which will take it to a 10. The trip up raises it by 1, takes it to an 11.
All right, sweet. So the way it's gonna look, I chuck Justin. Justin's mouth immediately goes around the one with the Tommy gun, and he eats it. And then I am just like on the back of the other one with my legs crossed in front of him, and I am just squeezing him until he passes out.
And he do. He do, in fact, pass out. So, and Freddy is gone, for the record. Freddy Rick is, like, has made it wherever he was trying to get to.
I was hoping to do one more thing before that.
He was trying to split. Like, Flynn's action could have stopped him, but didn't want to get kicked in the face by Freddy. He's tough.
I was going to ask the limit break. Specifically to chase after him. But if he's gone, he's gone.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
He's like one of those protagonists in an action movie where he does the straight-fingered, like straight-armed, like running action star.
Oh,
run.
totally. He's Tom Cruise running away from this.
Yeah.
Honestly, I went to JoJo's.
So,
Like, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is like, at this point, like, Justin has already eaten this guy's gun, and now he's just smiling at him, giving him wiggly fingers, with all of his teeth out and his tongue hanging on the floor. So, I'm gonna say he's probably gonna run away.
Oh yeah, you want him, like, that's how you want him to deal. Like, so yeah, he goes running to, he's like, ah! But you guys do have two flamingos here, both of them unconscious. One of them bleeding pretty heavily from his shoulder, but, like, it's not gonna kill him. Unless you guys leave him to die, then he'll die. And the other one just, like, you know, passed out from thighs.
Yeah. As he
Hey.
should be.
You guys want to tie these guys up, and I'm gonna go over to Giraffe Monk and bring her up and untie her.
Yeah, I'll help with tying up and also making sure the one doesn't die from blood loss.
Good, I knew one of us needed to.
Right, so, the giraffe monkey just shakes her head and she's like, ugh, flamingos. That one felt like he was everywhere all at once.
Yeah,
What
he's pretty
happened? They said you stole something. What's going on?
No, we were coming through and, like, on the airship. Like, we had a hot air balloon. We were just making a trade run. Like, we had a mission from the guild.
They
see
seem
the
to think
contract?
that you had all sorts of stuff.
We had a whole bunch of stuff. Like, we were gonna, like, we got a little lost. Yeah, we got lost up there. It was dark. We shouldn't have tried it. It was my first time flying a hot air balloon, you know? And, like, that laser you guys made was really cool, but, like, we were just trying to get across.
Flynn is going to check the 2 flamingos that are there to see if maybe they have the proof of the giraffe being a thief on them.
They do not have anything that you might consider proof.
Okay.
They have their batons, and one has a Tommy gun still, but has not used it.
I'm gonna take that off of him.
Absolutely. Nika, can you roll me a 20-sider? We will see how the studying of the frequencies is working out for us. All right, so we got a 6. Tough choice, everybody. All right, so you guys' tough choice is you, and this is actually really good. So if you want to change it. I'm not telling you how to use your cards, but it's actually really fun. As everyone is studying these dream crystals back at the mysticians, with the mysticians, Ceylon cannot identify the frequency exactly, and like Seth, you're also there trying to like figure out what's going on, and you guys immediately recognize that it is very similar, not the same, but similar to the way that Hymnal uses their resonance. I don't think we could use dossier on it because we're like using these roles here. It's not the same, but it is a resonance thing. That is why Hymnal's belief, it works. It works. We know for a fact that people in Hymnal are more content. They are happier. They are just pleasant about their lives because the resonance is making their life better. And the same for these dream crystals. You go to sleep next to them exactly as it's advertised. You are going to have good dreams. And that is what that tough choice is like. It's not like I'm not giving you the tough choice. I'm giving you an answer that requires more work. Because at some point, you guys are going to have to figure out what's going on in Hymnal. But snap back to this. Flamingos are being bandaged up and like made sure they're not going unconscious. And you guys are talking to Giraffe Monk. She is missing her. Oh no, she still has her bow staff on her. And she's just like, we gotta get the rest of Riddle and Rhyme.
Let me guess. They're incontinent.
Well, wherever they were taking us, like I escaped out the back of their car. They didn't have me locked up as good as they thought. Joke's on them. They just don't understand giraffe biology.
How many others were there?
There's veteran warrior, there's half troll rogue, and there's Fey high priestess.
Well, that's good. No, I meant how many other flamingos.
Oh, dozens. Like, Constant is full of them right now. I mean, I assume.
I mean, you guys ready to go on another beach trip?
First, would you happen to have the contract for your mission?
Not on us. Well, not on me. And with the flamingos might have gotten it.
Hmm. All right. I was hoping that your contract would be able to be used against the flamingos as they were attacking you guys.
No, simple delivery. Like, I mean, people are allowed to, like, guard against, the guild as, we expect it. Monsters protect their dens. People protect their cities. They don't want to be looted. We get it. That's fine. It's all just part of the game. It's all fair in the game. But, like, they just shot us down.
Well, let's go get the rest of y'all.
Excellent.
Would you happen to know the way, or is that up to us?
Do you guys know how to get the continent? I'm a little lightheaded.
I was really
Yeah,
hoping that
I know
we
how
could
to
go
get there.
anywhere but there, but sure, let's go. Should
I
we
mean, in
take
the air.
these guys?
Oh yeah, get
Yeah,
him back
might as
home. Take the airship. We'll have a good vantage point and see if they're even completely on their way.
Oh, you don't want to go up in the air. They have those guns that'll shoot you down. That's what happened to us.
Yeah, I'd rather not lose a ship.
Hmm.
Or kill us.
Walking
Yeah.
in it is. Pim's
Yeah,
gonna
I could-
throw the giraffe monk's arm over her shoulder so she can help her walk.
She thanks you, and she's just like, you see her spin her bow staff, and she's just like, do we want to? And she, like, offers to, like, just bring it down on one of these flamingo skulls.
No.
She doesn't
No.
do it. She doesn't do it, but she offers.
Nah,
Oh,
not this time.
The moment that we kill them, they will have legitimate reason to come after us. Until then,
Seth_F_Richards.
we can say
played
that
this
we were
card.
defending.
Reveal your secrets. Identify a magical or technological
Seth,
secrets
that
of
works
an
on
item.
a
I
magical
want
item.
this giraffe to be honest. Did she steal anything?
yeah, you would need loose lips potentially.
And I'd rather you guys not play loose lips because this is the result of Pim's 1. You guys are gonna believe whatever she says.
Oh yeah, because of the scope.
Alright. Well, start heading the continent.
Was that a 1 or a 5? I think it was just a 5.
It was a 5.
So it's not terrible. Like
They probably did steal a bit, but whatever. People have stolen more and been killed for less.
And I like Giraffe Monk.
Draft Monk's pretty alright.
We all fought together against the giant dragon whose awesome name I can't remember.
So
Ormond.
didn't he have like a really silly name? What did I name him?
I don't know, but you gave him 2 names. Because when
He was
he
like
got
a pervert
bigger,
too, wasn't he?
yeah, he was reading smut.
He was reading smut.
He was a nice guy, though. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys get to like the river, and you definitely see signs of a boat crossing here. Like you guys are just across the river from Constant. You see the city, and it's loud, even at like what I would assume is like 5 in the morning at this point. Like the sun's not up yet, but you know it's going to be anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We probably only have an hour before the sun comes up, and they'll see us clear as day.
Well, I mean, it is a luxury town, so I don't see them trying to shoot at us immediately.
So
No,
let's go with that.
yeah, they do have a lot of guards who are ready to run to take you down.
Only if we're doing something, we're bringing back people.
The Giraffe Monk's just like, sorry, what?
No, we're leaving them on this side. We're just making sure that they can be found. If we actually bring them in, we are being taken in for questioning, and then we let 2 of them run away. They're going to not treat us as guests.
She's like, I don't know this city very well. Do you guys know where they might hold my guys?
Well, we had somebody of our own that was locked up with somebody. I think his name was Honky Tonk. Anyway.
Oh, Tom Honks. He's not in the city anymore.
Okay,
I've heard.
But yeah. Anyway, I think he was probably locked up somewhere around that area. Detained, I think, is what they would call it.
Yeah, you think they'd still be using that place after last time?
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
They didn't trash it.
It's true.
In case you guys are trying to figure out where that was, it was the bottom floor of the casino and hotel. There are multiple casinos in this game. I like casinos.
Well, we know the one that's better than anywhere else. But after that, we're probably not going to be able to really walk around without being noticed.
Maybe.
Okay. So Giraffe Monk, right now, that's my role, by the way. That one is, mine. The Giraffe Monk is currently, like, trying to, like, pluck feathers out of the flamingos. And she's like, we need to make disguises. And she cannot do it. Like, she gets a couple of feathers and she, like, sticks them, like, over her ears. And she's like, alright, I'm good. What are you guys going
you
at?
look.
You know, I may have
break
some...
it to you, sweetheart. You look terrible. You look like a giraffe with some pink feathers on your head.
Which one of us is a tier 3 adventurer? I know how to get into a place or two.
Me?
I mean, I was gonna say you can be my guest. We are just gonna watch you get immediately grabbed. That is a terrible disguise.
Him is going to use Brell's charismatic couture to look like she's wearing like a fancy dress to go like into a fancy city.
Ooh, you know, that's a good idea. I'm going to take out my fashion fumes and try to make sure the rest of us fit in with the appropriate pattern. You know, looking like we're here for some nice party stuff.
I think you guys all please describe to me how your characters look sneaking into a city that looks like into like fantasy Las Vegas and look like you belong there. But also, Giraffe Monk is going to change what she looks like, but somehow it's even more conspicuous.
Oh boy.
I think
She made a beak out of a sock.
right? It's just a yellow sock that's just draped over her muzzle, and she's like, I'm good.
I think the yellow may be dripping a bit.
Where'd you get that sock? Why is
Caram's
it
missing a sock.
dripping?
I don't wear
Oh.
shoes.
That's why you're missing
So
it.
now she has. Honey, I don't know if you do you need a mirror? I don't know how to break it to you.
Flynn, just let it go.
She's like, no, we're good, we're good. And she is pretending to be a geriatric flamingo. Like she's using her staff, not disguised at all, as like a cane. Also, she's like 9 feet tall. So she is the biggest and worst looking flamingo you've ever seen. So, all right, Flynn, how are you dressed up?
I think I just look like a proper. I just look like a proper little lady from. Maybe I look like I'm from Hymnal, and I'm up here. I just look like a proper little kitty. And I'm going to also use my cosmopolitan to kind of blend in more as a little yokel, kind of like religious person that's just like, oh, I've never thought of coming here to cosmopolitan, or not cosmopolitan, continent. You know, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. And how about the rest of you? What are we looking like? Like, are we dressing like high rollers? Are we all going the are you all dressing like priests?
Pim will definitely be like, dressing for a night on the town, so she blends in with the rest of the crowd as walking around. So, she's got her like cute little silver sequin dress on and a bunch of jewelry, and she is ready for a night on the town.
Ready for a morning on the town. Caram, what you got?
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna do what I did last time this was here. I'm just gonna have a nice suit on. I'm gonna have a top hat and some glasses, and I'm looking like Pim's security.
Yes!
Alright, Nichol, how you dressed?
I'm thinking generally, nice clothes, not as nice as Pim's or Caram's, sunglasses, fingerless gloves. I'd say basically, and a nice hat, so basically he looks like he's a chauffeur for the group.
Oh, absolutely. Do we want to try to steal a car?
When do we not?
This can only go well.
We can probably just, air quote, borrow it.
Let's figure out if I have any tokens for limos. I don't think I do.
Theater of the mind.
Nope. I do have a car.
Oh, cute. Barbie car!
It's
It's perfect for a sequin dress lady and this pink Barbie car.
Sorry, ma'am. This is an Uber. You make do with what you got.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh my god, the bears.
It suits you, Pim.
Thanks,
This car's
darling.
just
Thank
right.
you.
So, alright. So you guys are like on the street, and you guys do see like security like going back and going around. Where's Giraffe Monk? There she is. Terribly dressed. But she's in disguise. And I think like you guys do see a bunch of people just looking at her, and like a security car drives by slowly, is looking at Giraffe Monk. And this is because of her one. You see one of them like raise a radio and just like start talking into it, and then they just keep going. And
Well,
she looks over at Flynn. She's like, "You see, flawless."
well, honey,
Oh, it's
you are on your own. You obviously know better than the rest of us with functioning eyeballs.
It's just I don't want to be on my own. I work better in a party. I just think we need a clearly established leader, and we can all agree that that has got to be me. I'm the tallest, and that's how we do things.
All right, but
Sure.
I think to not draw so much suspicion, you should definitely be ahead of us to lead us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah, like approximately 15 to 20 feet.
Forge right ahead, honey. Bless your heart.
all right. So, Nichol, can you give me a 20-sider?
I can certainly try. We'll see if it's a good one.
I think this is mostly a navigation roll to figure out like if you can remember. Oh God, what is happening? He rolled a 4, everybody. Oh, it's on the screen. You can see it. What is happening?
Yep.
And I think that also gets rid of the confidence.
Yep, that bombs the confidence right
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Boo.
Okay, okay. Alright. I realize now that I spelled security wrong the first time when I like made this token. So like
Is it
guys all
security?
yes, basically. So this guy comes like security's just like walking up to you. As you are looking around, you're pretty sure the hotel should be right here. But also that's when you realize that they have rearranged the city entirely. Like the buildings are taller. It's less of like a fun like beach location and significantly more of a full-on city now. Like cars are going by like crazy. Like you weren't expecting this level of change in this short amount of time. You know what I mean?
And we're looking for the specific hotel and casino where they held somebody last time.
Yeah, you're looking for the hotel and casino that they held Krieg. But then this like there are like 4 big casinos.
Do we know what it was called?
I think that is actually where we're drawing a blank. Like,
Oh. Do
Just
we
like-
remember anything specific about it?
it had garish carpet, and it was on the beach.
Okay.
But a security guard comes walking up to you guys, clearly seeing that you lost. He comes up to you 4 and he's just like, "Sorry, folks, I see you walking around a little bit in circles. Is everything okay? Anything we can help you with?"
I'm so sorry, honey. It's been a while since I've been here. There used to be a casino down by the beach.
And I think Giraffe Monk puts her hands out. He's like, "I'll take care of this. I'll take care of it. I got this. I got this." There used to be a casino down by the beach, and we are looking for that. It's been a while since we've been here. And she just like nods. And the security guard just like, you see him like slowly pull a radio up to his mouth and like turn his head sideways and whisper something into it.
Flynn is going to look confused, like she has no idea who this person is that is talking for them. And like look at the security guard and then like look back at the giraffe, like I'm not sure what's going on.
Caram
Okay.
seems that, I was gonna say the security guard would see Caram standing a bit between the giraffe and Pim.
And he's
Tim's
just like,
gonna clutch on a Karam's arm, like she's like, "Oh no, my security. Who is this crazy lady?"
absolutely, yeah, it's I think I know exactly the casino that you're talking about. It's just right this way. And he like motions for you guys to like go down a road. And he's like no other security or anything's with it. He's just like leading you guys down the road. And he's just like, if you are following him, you don't have to. I'm just saying. He's going to be trying to talk to you a bunch.
I am going to be hanging far back from whatever situation is about to happen.
Right. So yeah, as you guys are walking down, like the flamingo just like pulls out his like walkie-talkie and he's just like no. And another car comes like flying up right next to the giraffe, and they like jump out, and they all have their guns aimed. But you guys, because you said that you was far enough back away from them and like separate from them, have a chance to just split if you want to. Like, or you could, fight the flamingos again.
This is now a city full of flamingos, all on walkie-talkies. I think that this is a battle not to be won.
Quick question: does it seem like they're onto us?
Or are they just onto the giraffe?
They're onto the giraffe right now.
Can we play into it then?
How would you play into it?
Oh, thank you. I don't even know who that woman was. She just started following us. It was very terrifying. Thank you for being such a big, strong man.
It's just like he looks at you, like the security guards are like, that's fine. Like we get some crazies here, and you see one of them just like pull their sock off their nose, and it's like, yep. All right, come on, and you see them pull out the cuffs, and it's just like, don't worry, we know exactly where to take her. Like you'll see your friends here soon, and like you see them like roughly pushing her into the back of the car. And like, I'm sorry, folks. Please enjoy your time in Consonant. And he pulls out a card. It's just like, you are looking for the Honky Tom. It is on the beach. Like, you won't miss it. There's a shortcut if you go back behind that alley right there. No worries. We'll get this crazy out of here. No problem. You all have a good time.
Thank you so much, officer.
I think one of the things that I want to do while everybody is talking is I'm going to, like, since I feel like we're somewhere near the car, my little hymnal cat is going to walk up and like rest a hand on the car, but in a way where she can discreetly just put a tracker on the bumper or something, or like that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I don't think you got to worry about making a roll for that. I think we're good with that. Because I just don't want to see another 4.
Yeah. Right.
Please stop.
Honestly, if you were going to ask for a roll, I was going to, have hungry eyes there for, Pim creating a extra distraction.
Just like, you are just one good-looking bird.
You have such a long neck.
A dirty bird.
A dirty bird.
Dirty.
No, sir, I do not like it.
It's a dirty bird.
Oh my god.
That joke is from me and Nika alone. But
I'm sorry, I didn't think someone got the date card yet.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna say dirty bird so many times as Allie-Ann.
With some vocal fry.
Like, who's a dirty bird?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, such a dirty bird.
Dirty bird.
I'm ready to flamingo.
Oh no, you don't have to talk like that. That's the bees. The bees are weird. The bees are weird. They get in the car. It's just like, the bees. I hate them when we're the bees.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
All right, so yeah, we're tracking where they're taking the giraffe, and we're headed toward the casino.
Yeah, we'll follow his directions for now and monitor where the tracking is going.
You guys,
without taking the alley.
You don't want to take the alley.
I do not want to take the alley.
Okay. As you guys go walking down a hymnal street, you have started to like get into you can see why taking the alley was suggested, because like you guys are getting into like the poorer neighborhood of Consonant, which seems weird that like near the beach is like the poorer section. But like you can tell, I'll give it to Nichol because it makes sense for Nichol to know. Based on like Parliament, when members of the crime family like had parts of the city under their control, like, and they fell out of favor, like they would just let that part of the city die. And that is what's happening the closer you get to the honky tom.
Well, one thing I can tell you, it sure looks like that last little escapade that really put them at the bottom of the rankings. They really pissed off the leadership here.
There's graffiti on the walls, and just like, here's some of the graffiti.
And there's just like a
worm?
Spray painted blue duck.
Shit.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
But yeah, you can tell that like the graffiti is of like what you have been described as like, this is a less goofy version of the dream worm that has been spray painted on the side of it. The eyes are just lemons, by the way.
Yeah.
And like that is what you guys are seeing on Flynn, you see the car that was taking the giraffe monk is not going to this casino. It is going a different direction. It's going more towards the center of the town. But you guys are like equidistant from both. Like you could keep going and get to the casino, or you could like go figure out what's going on. It's either one.
He said he was
Figure
taking.
Oh,
I was gonna say he said he was taking the giraffe to see her friends.
yeah.
So they're probably taking her to the same place they're holding everybody else.
Yep.
Worst comes to worst, if they ask if we run into that security guard again, we tell them after seeing our way past this part of town, we decided that perhaps going towards the center would be better.
Agreed.
Yeah, we really didn't like the vibes of that casino.
Have we
Vibes
seen
were
that
off.
it has gone beneath us?
It doesn't resonate with me. She suddenly says without an accent.
So
Turning
are we?
around.
Oh, go ahead.
I said turning around.
So you go turn around and get back onto the main street, and again, it's like it's noisy and it's loud and it's like everybody's happy here. You definitely see some drunks stumbling down the street, but like if you are following it, you find yourselves outside of what looks like a police station.
Huh. Wasn't
Oh, no.
expecting them to actually have police.
Well, I mean, they got security. They would have police, wouldn't they?
Well, guess who's
Potentially.
probably in there? The two we let go.
Yeah, two we let go, and also the dingus and her friends. All sorts in there.
Well, what do we do?
Well, I guess probably try to figure out some sort of plan or some way. I don't know. Do we want to pull them out? Is that our plan, or are we more interested in what they were even stealing and what kind of proof there even was?
I'm wondering where they would have taken the stuff they took from them.
Usually police stations, they have a room for contraband and such.
Just a matter of where it is more than anything else.
Yeah, luckily for me, I have... Let's see here. She starts looking through her bag. It's somewhere around here. Yeah. Alright, yeah. She pulls out this roll of paper that's blue, and she unfurls it, and she looks at it, and like it starts to sketch on the paper all these white lines and stuff, and it is a blueprint of the police building for 2 AP.
Absolutely. So yeah, you can see that the inside of the police station is really just two big rooms. There's one room that it has like 2 desks, and you were right to think that it's weird that they 3 desks. I'm sorry. That it's weird that they have a police station because it's tiny. It's just like 3 desks and a holding cell. That's all that's in there.
Does the size of the blueprint match the building?
Yeah, totally.
Is there Is there like a window or something on this building that is near us?
Oh, for sure. Are you trying to like get to where the holding cell window, or are you looking for the office windows?
I want to look for the office windows because I feel like the holding cell, they wouldn't keep the items in there. They would keep them with them because it's easier for them to like keep track of that stuff.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me a 20-sider as to be a snoop.
I love being a snoop.
absolutely. So you get a success. So let me move you here. Like, so Flynn is just like looking through the window, not actually like in there, but like your little head is like popping out like through the window, but they do not see you. You see a detective. Flamingo, he's the one wearing the detective hat, obviously. And then you see one security.
So it looks like we got... I have my little rolling thing in front. So there's a security guard, and we also have a detective in there from the looks of it.
Well, hear me out. It doesn't look like the other two are in there.
You cannot see the holding cell from where you are. But you know that there is a holding cell.
Yeah, but would their people be in the holding cell?
Potentially. Like
Well-
if they're still detaining her.
No,
Well,
I
I think that.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
was just thinking about the two we let go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually thinking something different. Will the holding cell be big enough to hold the whole party?
Yes, based on the blueprints, yeah. It's going to be confined, but almost as if like they don't care about, human rights or sentient being rights.
So, like cops.
Like cops.
Yeah, standing room only. Because flamingos tend to just stand anyway.
Well, do we want to take a risk? I can go in there and be like, oh my god, I need help. And Flynn's small, and you just sneak around and down into the holding cell and check it out while I am freaking out.
Well, or we can try and look in the other window first and see what we got going on in there.
Look in the other window.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
All right, give me one more time. Oh, yeah. Success. Let me just move.
It's a 20.
Actually, yeah.
It is a 20. It's nat 20. One more for Bobbert. It goes up to a tie yet again.
Yeah. That's funny.
Let me just move. Here we go. So, Flynn, you look through the door. Also, the sun is beginning to rise. I did not, mean for that timing to actually work out, but it did. So, Flynn, you are not inside the bar. You are definitely outside the bars. You see inside, with tiny manacles on, you see the Fey High Priestess. She is definitely rocking null metal manacles, for the record, so she does not have access to her magic. You see Giraffe Monk, still dressed up, except for she still has flamingo feathers in her behind her ears, but her sock isn't on. Her face is painted pink, except for where the sock was a yellow beak.
Yeah.
And you see half troll Rogue using a harmonica, just sadly going, and in one hand he's got the harmonica, in the other hand he's got a tin cup running it up and down the bars.
Well, looks like we got 3 of them.
They do not see you, by the way. You are such a stealthy cat.
Just thinking of one of those gifs where it's just the cat's eyes just coming over.
Ding, ding. Alright.
Well.
So what's the plan, party? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much what I was gonna ask, so that's fine too. What we want to do?
Nichol, you're better at plans.
I mean, I considered myself more of a blunt instrument, but thanks.
I like to make
No,
the
I'd say
wrong
that-
decision.
I'd say the giraffe is more of a blunt instrument.
So we did not see the 2 flamingos that we let go.
Yeah, we haven't seen them yet. I'll guess that.
Anybody
I mean, the
good at
ones that we-
lock picking?
Well, I could probably try something out.
Do-
Suddenly, there is a key in her hand.
Mm.
Like the
Would we-
spy ability key?
Yeah, the spy ability key, the needful key. She pulls it out, and suddenly there's this key for exactly this occasion for 2 AP. So that's me at 4 now, or taking away 4 anyway.
So do we want to try the I go in, I distract, you go down, you unlock?
Probably do something like that. Give me 1 second, and she starts looking through her things again. Gosh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We can.
All right, let's give it a shot.
I was just wondering, first of all, before we go in and start pulling these guys out of here, if we don't want to see if there's some sort of holding for what they had.
Oh yeah, is there
Stolen.
anything on your blueprint for like evidence?
It doesn't work that way. I can only
Oh.
see rooms, and if I track people, I could see the people in the rooms, but not much else other than that.
Yeah, you want to do a little bit of snooping while you're down there before you go letting anybody out?
Yeah, I'd rather do a little bit more snooping before I start popping people out of prison.
Okay, 1 second. I have to like talk with the chat real quick. Hey guys, I don't think you really should be doing like this was just supposed to be a conversation about what you might do about it. If you guys got like a long plan, do not try to execute it right now. I am not ready for that, for you guys to execute this plan. And like I can already read it. They are gonna know you are robbing their houses if you are trying to do what you are doing right now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, if you guys are like trying to get them out of their houses and steal their crystal things, they're gonna know. Like, just for the record. Like, hilarious, but at 5 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, if you guys want to like make the silver thimble hate you more, cool. But like, maybe don't rob everybody in the silver thimble. Yeah, it's like, I saw it spiraling while I was like trying to like, well, you guys were like RPing right there. I was like, I need to say something now. Because you guys are gonna start a parade at 5 in the morning. Yeah, it's just, I'm down for the bullshit, but you guys gotta like understand that that level of bullshit is gonna like. I liked the studying thing and like the Soki giving the thing for the resignation. Like, continue to study, absolutely. Just said it was 5 a.m. But like the sun is just rising. Just heads up. Love the initiative. Definitely a really bad risk. Okay, so back to here. So,
And speaking of bad risks,
right? Speaking of bad risks, we're about to roll really low for everybody.
Oh yeah, we're probably.
Probably.
Okay, so I was like, Vanna, lead this RP for me. He was just like, all right, we're gonna talk about stuff. Vanna goes away for a second. Burn it all down. All right, so, all right, how are you getting it? Like, what's the plan here, Pim? Like, is it a distraction thing? Are we like ripping a side off the wall? Ripping a wall off? What do we got?
Pim's gonna do a distraction, and then Flynn's gonna sneak in while she's got the attention of the two in there, and go looking for an evidence locker.
Yeah.
All right.
So
go ahead.
yeah, like the three of us can come in unless one of you wants to like stay outside and communicate with Flynn or something.
For Brahm. The second Soki does the for Brahm, Soki, your staff, Brahm's not in it right now. Like, he's just not there. Which is weird. But it's the first time that's happened. You guys do also see Soki, like, his tattoos are glowing right now. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so you walk in, and, like, the security guard and the detective both just have their, like, flamingo feet up on their desk. And the second you guys walk in, like, the detective just, oh, hi, how can I help you? Like, anything to report? I'm Detective Patty Trick. How can I help you?
Detective, thank gods! You're here! Oh my gosh! I really need help! I am so sorry. I don't mean to be a pain, but somebody stole my purse!
Your purse? And he's just like, you see him like pull out a notebook, and like he also pulls a pipe out of the top drawer and like puts it in his mouth. Like, and he's just like, absolutely, absolutely. Can you describe the purse and the assailant? First, how much money do you normally carry in said purse?
Oh, come here specifically to gamble. Oh, I'm using my daddy's money, and he's gonna be so mad.
Okay, all right. Can I get your daddy's name?
Wait,
Who's
that
your
was
daddy
your
and what does
daddy's
he
money?
do?
That's my daddy's money.
Okay, how much money would you say?
I don't know a lot. I just took it. I don't know. He normally just lets me go, and it's fine.
Kind of daddy. Sad.
I was wondering how you got that purse like filled to the brim with coins.
Filled to the brim, you say?
I mean, he never gets mad at me. I mean, I'm his little girl.
Death, you say?
The brim, you say? Okay. Is there like I mean, we're gonna put a post. Could you describe your purse for me? Flynn, can you make me some snicky rolls?
Oh, absolutely. Keycat, go!
Oh, that's sick. Too bad Horseshoe the Hand Grenade isn't up, but I'm sure somebody's gonna raise that.
I know. I'm very sneaky.
So sneaky. Alright, so Flynn, you make it to the wall, into the door just fine. And, like, your secret key, like, your key, doesn't work.
Mhm.
Like, because it took AP to make it. Like, it's magic, and you go to put it in, and it's immediately just dissolves into it. Because you now know that these bars are null metal. But because it was a 20, you look on the wall, the key is just hanging there.
Oh, okay. Fortuitous. And I'll go ahead and take that and use it on the door.
I'll look for the thing.
Yeah,
No,
I definitely want to look for the thing.
Oh no, the evidence is in the room you guys are in.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
go ahead.
oh, definitely. I wanted to like sneak evidence first before I like pull them out.
Oh, for sure. Caram and Nichol, can you guys, alright, now Pim, roll for distraction. Caram and Nichol, roll to, like, look around the room so you guys can like basically point Flynn in the right direction. All right, so we know that they are successfully
Ooh, nice.
Wonderful rolls.
just like all around, we're doing great. So you guys are like, you have Pim, you have Patty Trick, super like he's just like, yeah, money, okay, and like in the purse, oh, to the brooms. He's like trying not to like show that he's super excited about like a huge amount of money. Like it's getting very obvious that he has no intentions in like of like giving you back the money if he finds it.
Good thing it's not real.
Right? It's a good thing. So Caram and Nichol, your tough choice. You can see it immediately. The security guard is reading it. He is going over the files right now. But so instead of a tough choice, it's a tough situation.
Okay. With my distraction techniques, I'd be like, "This is so much money. I mean, it was a really big purse. Just like, oh my god, there he is. He's out there. I can see him.
Oh my god!" And he just hops up. He's just like, "I'm on it. What do you look like?" He's like, "Wait, no, I'll find it." And he just like leaves. And the security guard's just like, "Huh. Can I help you guys?"
Do you think he's gonna be able to find my purse?
Oh, I don't care.
You know, actually, I'm also going to be looking around for any things of like water or food or something like that.
There is most certainly a water cooler full of brine shrimp. Water and
nice.
brine shrimp.
Officer, is all right if I have a bit of water and brine shrimp while we're waiting for your colleague to get back?
Yeah. And he like waves his hand. He's just like, fascinating. And flips the next page.
Okay.
I just tilt my head like, you want me to just one quick one?
I mean, she's alone.
I hold up one quick finger to Caram, and actually when I make sure that the security guy is not paying attention, I'm going to go to the water cooler, touch it, and then I'm going to cast wild font on it. So for the next minute, it's going to be summoning a surplus of its contents, causing it all to spill out generously. And once that starts, I have the cup in hand. I'm going to say, "Officer, is it supposed to do that?"
He's just like, "Oh, what the?" And he just like he throws the his sheet across the room, and you just see him just like, and he just like puts his mouth under it, and you just see him just like drinking it as it all just keeps coming out. He's like, "Oh, get help!"
All right. I'll look for that. Yeah, and I look around to try to get help. Actually, I'm going to try to get additional cups for him.
Okay, yeah, this is like a whole stack of cups. He's like, "Oh, this is so much smarter." And like, instead, like, he's like clearly bloated from all the water, and it's just like little paper cup, and he's like hands it to you, and he's just like little paper cup, and he just keeps doing that, and it's just in a cycle. I don't know what you're doing with the little paper cups. Are you throwing them away? Are you drinking them?
No, I'm helping this poor bird flamingo out while I would say I'd wink to Caram, but it's under the eye patch eye, but I think Caram has been there long enough to know when I'm winking under the eye patch.
It's that scrunch of your face on that side.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly back up and push. I'm not gonna take him. I'm just gonna push him towards Flynn. Make sure that
Nice.
I'm blocking his line of view from Flynn.
Goblin mode activate.
Perfect.
So yeah, you can Flynn, you snatch up the folder, and then you can go in and unlock the 3 members of Riddle and Rhyme.
Alright.
And they're just like, oh, see? I told you, nothing to worry about. Like, no matter what party I'm in the lead of, success follows.
Sure, that's what happened. Anyway. Probably gonna have to not go out the front. There still is a guard out there.
We gotta get veteran warrior, says the high priestess.
Where is he?
They took him to... They said they were gonna ask him questions.
Well, looking at her map, she only saw 2 rooms and she's been in 2 of them.
No, they took him out of this building. I think they said that they were taking him to somewhere quiet.
Well, that could be pretty much anywhere.
It's just a very noisy city. There's a lot of people out there. And the half-troll rogue's just like... I think I could smell him out.
Really? Well, you want to lead the way then?
I could try. Let's roll a 20-sider. Oh yeah, he's like, I got a scent. He's just like, he pulls a sock out that matches the sock that was clearly just painted yellow. And he's just like, here, your cat, give this a big old sniff, could you? And he just hangs it in your face. He's like, give it a sniff.
She scrunches her nose and looks at him and she goes, and she'll sniff
I might need help.
She sniffs it delicately. She really doesn't want to get a big old whiff.
Like your nose, all your hair stands on end. Your nose curls. You know that face that was drawn for your fucking the 3 wolf moon thing? I think Flynn makes that face. Or the Jepson organ face. You know that face that cats make when they smell something weird.
Yeah.
You're definitely making that face. He's just like, yeah, terrible, isn't it? He didn't even want your help. Just wanted you to smell it. He's like, he's this way.
All right. She's just so... If she could be green, she would be green.
Alright, so what's you guys' plan? There's still the security guard, I thought one of you were going for help, as he continues to hold, hand paper cups to Nichol.
I'm trying to help.
And then, I think
if you want me to go, I'll go.
Go get help.
Yeah, come on, let's all go get help.
Yeah, go get the help. I need a plumber. This is
going
hooked up to pipes. Where is this coming from?
Come on, everyone. Come on, everybody. We gotta go and get help.
Yep.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta
good luck.
go. Hurry.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll go get help. Don't worry.
The Fey High Priest is just like, I could probably help if he needs help. I don't want to just leave him.
No.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Time frame. Go.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you guys make it back to the quiet part of town, and the 3 of them are just looking back and forth. They're just okay, all right. So you guys are part of Draft Monk's new party. Cool. Glad to see it. It's we gotta get Veteran Warrior out of there.
Yeah, the name's Ray Pilot, by the way.
Oh, Ray Pilot, we've heard of you. Oh, we know. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, the Wander Crew. And it's just you see the High Priestess just whose hands are still in tiny null magic gauntlets, and she's just puts it to her chest. Tomb Squad. She's wearing a Tomb Squad shirt underneath.
Nice.
All right. So, Caram starts looking at her cuffs. Does it look like Caram would be able to get them off with lockpicks?
Yeah, for sure. You could give it a shot, as long as they're not magical, which I don't think they are.
Nope, not magical. Alright, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, full success. All right.
Just takes a little bit longer since they're smaller than he's used to, and just falls to the ground. There, that should help us out a bit.
And she's just like, you see her like massage her wrist, and then you see fire shoot out of both of her hands, and she's like, yes, it will.
Don't do that till we're making an escape, please.
Actually, while that's happening, I'm going to quietly grab the null metal manacles and put them in a pocket. You know, maybe it's something that, not going to say it, but the idea is, you know, give it to someone to take a look at later.
Itty bitty tiny null metal manacles. Oh, she is much smaller than her tokens makes it appear. I just feel like if you saw her for regular size, you wouldn't actually see her in the stream, because I think she's like this
Tiny.
small.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
tiny null metal earrings.
Yeah, she's enlarged to show texture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it took me a little longer. Not used to working with that small of a lock.
Alright. So he's like, the troll guy, half troll is just like sniffing the air. He's just like, I think they're at the beach.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
No, honestly, given what they're doing here, it ain't that nice. They made sure this is a bad part of town now.
I mean, it can't be that bad. It's got a beach.
You'd be surprised. I've seen some beaches in Parliament before where you would not want to relax.
Well, let's have a look at it as we're traveling along and see if there ain't some time for sunbathing.
The sun is just coming up. Like, the giraffe's just like, yes, sunbathing would be nice. It's just like, alright, cut our losses. We're gonna leave him.
No, we aren't.
Oh, you're the heroic kind. Alright. We'll get him back. It's like 3 out of 4 is not bad, but I guess.
I'm not heroic. He's your party member. Why wouldn't you save him?
I mean, it's just like, did you see how strong that one flamingo was? Yeah, of course you did. You got shot by you. I was knocked out, but I still saw it.
Either way.
Remember, Caram, she is their leader. And she wiggles her little eyebrows at him. She's the leader, Caram.
Yeah, you gotta respect me.
Yeah, respect her, Caram.
Just Karam's ears starts twitching.
She's trying not to laugh, but she's like looking at him, like obviously making fun of the giraffe. She's the leader, Caram.
She does not. That does not register. She's like, yep, I am the leader. Thank you for recognizing this. It's about fucking time. You guys are so weird.
Let's just go get him.
And like, you guys get to the beach, and then I don't have a nighttime version of it, so like it is the same like place you guys went to in the first game. Like in the first game you were in Continent, but nighttime. But
Well, no, wasn't the sun just starting to come up?
oh yeah,
Yeah, so
morning
it's
time.
more
I'm
like
sorry, my
dawn.
bad. Yeah, dawn.
so it's- yeah.
But you guys, you hear the sound of the machines, but you do not, like, nobody's, like, in there gambling. Like, you can see it through the door. You guys don't have to, like, be in there right now. But, like, it's all fancy. It's nice. It's a nice casino. And, like, the only people that are in there are wearing uniforms. And there are 4 fantasy, like, characters as though they are from a party.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
They have to work here.
Yes, they're community service.
It's like, welcome to the honky tom. How can we help you? And they look at you like, oh, who are you? And like one of them looks over at half troll Rogue. She's like, are we getting out of here?
Essentially, you want to help us out with something?
She's like, yeah, we do. It's just like, and they look around. You guys don't see a single flamingo on the floor. It's like, What are you looking for?
A person. A very stinky person from the smell of it.
Yeah, we're looking to unsplit a party.
It's like, all right. Oh, unsplit a party. Absolutely. All right. We know what to do. I think you're looking for veteran warrior.
Yeah.
We saw them drag him in here earlier. He looked like he was in a rough shape, really dented up, really rusted, really. And so you guys know that that's just how he always looks. It's just like they got him in the back room. Look out though, because I just saw the patty trick go back there recently too, like screaming about like a huge haul.
Oh. Do you know where they would keep such a haul?
He was gonna ask the veteran warrior about it. He kept saying filled to the brim, they said.
Did he now? She's going to take the report and kind of flip through it now that they have a little bit more time and everybody else can talk.
It's like you see like these four are like, okay, can you guys like get us out of these? And they lift up their pant leg and you see what is basically a 1930s fantasy magic house arrest bracelet. Anklet.
Yeah.
Can you guys help me get out of this? Like all four of them are like, yeah. I'm Elf Bard, by the way. Halfling Druid, Elf Sorcerer, and Gnome Sorcerer. Gnome Sorcerer, Elf Bard, Halfling Druid, Elf Sorcerer.
Yeah, I could probably manage that.
Yep, Ray Pilot. Pleasure to meet you.
Alright. How are we getting them out of this here thing? Are we just like lockpicking more, Caram? Are we just like cutting it off? What are we doing?
I mean, I might help lockpick.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'll throw for a lockpick.
Actually, do they look like they're no metal?
No, these are not no metal.
Oh,
These
then
are
I would-
technology.
Okay, then I'll just go ahead and use my little key.
Alright. Yeah, the key will get one of them for sure. Like right off, just falls to the ground.
Alright, now that you are free,
He
I think
runs.
it'll be Oh, well, great. Well, don't let the rest of them free if they're just gonna do that. That's kind of ridiculous. We're supposed to be...
These guys
supposed to
do
be
not
working
like the
together.
Wander crew. You guys got them arrested the first time.
Flynn didn't get them arrested.
To be fair, they don't know this Wander crew, but this guy, like that guy, especially, is terrified. And the bar's just like, yeah, I could have seen that one coming. This guy won't go
Alright.
anywhere. Just unlock. Well, I want to go somewhere, but like I don't want to be here.
Oh, obviously. I wanted to be able to let you guys free so you can move more easily around here without getting detected and be able to help us. Is that something that you would be willing to do?
As long as I don't have to fight Freddy.
No, absolutely not. I will not have you fight a single person. I just need you to help us get around and help us escape so we can all get out.
Like, they're just like, it sounds reasonable enough. Right? So, oh, we just unlock. You guys don't have to make rolls for it. I think we can unlock these just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and they're just like, it's that door in the back. Be careful though. Freddy's back there, and Patty's back there as well.
All right. I think what jobs do you normally have y'all doing? Because you might be able to play into that a little bit. Like I said, I don't want you fighting nobody. You don't want to anyway. I just think that we need a little bit of reasonable, like, hand over here, and then while the other one's catching at something.
It's like, I hate to break it to you, but we're not allowed back there.
Oh, you're not?
We'll get beat.
Okay, well then I guess that pulls it right on out of there. That whole idea. All right.
Any way you can get them to come to you?
I mean, you could set this off, and they hold up one of the ankle monitors.
Anybody willing to be a fighter if it comes to it?
I'm not fighting. You said we didn't have to
No.
fight.
I said not you, goofball. I'm talking about one of these guys here, pointing at the big guys in the group.
I'm a rogue.
Normally, the most dangerous mission goes to the leader. They know how to take the risk and make sure that they'll get away.
I'm not
That's a
changing
really
classes. I'm a
noble
monk.
thing.
Then you're
Yeah,
fast.
you know how to
right?
fight.
I know how to fight, but I'm not changing class to a fighter. It took me a long time to become a monk.
Okay, so what we want you to do is monk them. You gotta
I don't think that's
Definitely.
I don't think that's a verb.
Oh, it is. It's in a new dictionary. It's a consonant
Oh.
dictionary. I've been looking it up. It's fighting like a monk, but it's called monking.
I think
You know
that's
how
a
there's,
pretty
like-
cool word.
Yeah, it's like monk fruit and all
I
that
don't
other
believe
stuff.
you.
Really?
I feel like you might have been lying to me a lot, blowing smoke up my ass. I
Why
know
would I
you're
do that?
short and I'm quite tall. I feel like you just might be patronizing me.
Patronizing you? I haven't bought a single thing off you.
You see the halfling druid like holding up his ankle monitor. She's like, Mr. Bunny guy, I think you just break it right here and they'll come running, but be careful. You do see like, okay. So they obviously don't have their weapons. What are Riddle and Rhyme in a casino fighting with?
I know one of them can use magic.
Oh, her hands just burst into flames.
Oh, okay.
And well, those chandeliers have lots of glass.
This is true.
You see the half troll jumps up, grabs a handful of them, and rips off some of his clothes, like in one of his shirts, and just starts making a sling out of it. He's like, "Yep, this'll do."
Flynn is going to start sneaking toward the back rooms, hiding behind different casino. Why can I not think? Slot machines. Hiding behind different slot machines to kind of like stay out of line of sight if people start noticing everybody in the lobby or wherever we are.
Oh, you're the only ones in this place.
I would
Oh,
like
okay.
to give a broom handle to the giraffe.
She takes it, she's like spins it around, and she's like, it's missing something. And she goes back over to where you got it and screws the broom back into it, the bottom, the brush back in. She's like, all right, I'm good to go.
You know what? That works.
The weight was off.
All right. Do we
Nice.
want to
Oh, go
do this? We doing this loud or quiet?
I want to do it quiet. That way we can grab some stuff out of there without a big old hubbub.
She's like, we gotta grab warrior veteran.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what we're
gonna
trying
be
to do.
All right. So
Might be.
we sneak in there and try to take them out before they realize what's going on.
Did Flynn learn anything from reading the report?
Flynn never read the report. Just grabbed it.
She did
No,
try to
she said
say
she was
that.
I was saying that I
grabbing
was
it.
trying to read it while everybody was
Yeah.
talking.
Ah, okay. And it's just like, it is a list of, like, you see a map of continent from above. Detailed map. You see what look like, imagine if there was a Polaroid camera in the 1930s. Like what those images might look like. And it's all around continent. Like, and you see Patty Trick, a picture of Patty Trick like scarfing down like Brian Stramp. Picture of Freddy, but like he is like got 3 skulls drawn at the bottom of it. You see a
Oh.
picture of Elizabeth And it just says, but it just is absent, unseen in, has not been seen in the city. Also, Bobbert, MIA. You see a picture of Billiam, it says MIA, and a picture of Uncle James. You see a picture of Uncle James, and it says currently wanted.
Ooh. Okay.
But like as it keeps going, you start to notice that these are surveillance photos of all around continent.
That's peculiar. So it's just like those sort of like, I guess the Polaroid version from 1920s would be like one of those tin pictures. I can't think what they're called. Those old-timey photos.
Oh yeah, it's like super black and white. And I think like one thing you might really, especially Flynn might notice this, the pictures are taken from about, 9 feet high.
Oh, okay. She will be looking at these and then glance up at everyone, just her eyes just like looking up and then back down at the papers. And then when she's... Huh?
I was gonna say, I think while you are looking at them, everybody's like standing around this, like the back door that they said that they went through, and which is a steel door, and like you see like half Troll Rogue is spinning his newly formed sling, and Giraffe Monk is like spinning her broom, and Faye High Priestess is like, who is a priestess of fire, in case you guys didn't catch that part. Her hands are on fire, and she's like, yeah, like that is what the mood is like in that place, for them at least. I don't know if you guys are like readying up for a fight while Flynn is reading this.
Pim is staring at Flynn, reading the report, like waiting to hear what it is.
I'm keeping an eye, make sure no one's coming in from the back.
I am gonna roll for the interrogation.
All right.
They are doing great as far as like this interrogation, everybody.
Oh my god.
So you hear a blood-curdling scream, like after like you hear what sounds like a hammer coming down on like full plate mail, but as though it's not there, like just squashing it flat.
Yikes.
Like whatever's happening behind that room, you see, you hear veteran warriors screaming, and like you hear him screaming. It's like, we were here for Sal! Ah!
Oh, well, how the turntables, as they say.
At the 3 right next to the door.
And I glance at Caram and say, well, actually, if no one around here is reacting to that, I don't think we're going to get interrupted.
Yeah.
Working for Sal.
Interesting, little development. She whispers to Pim, and she'll point out some of the surveillance photos inside of this report. So I think we have more answers. As maybe they've also stolen something, but I think they're more interested in this item.
Great.
The Fae High Priestess is just like, they're killing him. We gotta get in there.
It sounds like you guys got yourselves in this situation.
I mean, just doing a job. Because like they definitely heard him say we're doing it for Sal too, and like I think they cringed. Like. I mean, you're still gonna help us get him out, right?
Sure thing. But we also want to see what other evidence they got on you other than the obvious.
Oh, that's the stuff. Like they were what they were stealing was information.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just
They were marking high value targets. They were marking like locations to strike. Like you see, like basically on the map places that Sal might want to bomb situation.
Oh wow. Oh
So
yeah, we're
they're straight up spies.
Yeah, I don't.
we're right
like that
behind
though.
you. Don't you worry. You just go right in.
Are you actually right behind them? Because they'll go right in. They will believe that you're gonna help them.
I mean, we're literally right behind them.
I can't leave
And I'm not
them
gonna
to
tell other people what to do.
be tortured. I'm behind them,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am too. One thing I'm going to say is, once all this is done, I think we may want to have a nice long talk in terms of who may actually be able to keep you safe and what may be needed to ensure that continued safety.
Yeah,
And then
like where
give a
and where
nice
not to
wide grin.
sniff.
All right,
And
just
who
come with us
not
back.
to work for.
We'll just
Yeah.
come with us back to Thimble, and down the line we'll get you on a trade route back to Yoke.
You hear like veteran warriors scream. And he's like, no. Professional courtesy doesn't have us kill you for that 1,000 coins.
Wait.
Flynn is going to use her listener.
Like just up against the wall with like a cup.
Yeah, if her listener gets through the steel, it's not null metal or something, is it?
It is not. Nope.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
1,000 coins are you talking about?
So you're being hunted by Sal. It's like you don't set foot in Dyad, like especially that Eastern Dyad. Like, and
Also,
we're warned about
cloners-
you. Oh, good.
I'm gonna do cloner with my listener so I can record conversations for the hour.
I think we already heard the main scream and like the Sal thing. What you mostly hear is just weeping from the other side of the door.
Okay, well we might get more within the hour. All right, you guys ready to light this up?
Yeah, actually, I think I may have an idea. Out of the character, I did have one quick question concerning my Bobbert lyric ornament.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna want to use that.
Okay, I was
Oh.
wondering how far the range would be, because the idea there is it basically, if it would go outside the casino, if I say use the whisper, and intentionally... No, never mind. Yep, scratch that. I was thinking of something that wouldn't work. Never mind.
That's fine. I think at this point you guys are like on to Bobbert. Like everything you guys do with those things is being tracked. Like all of those Bobbert items that you guys got, like if you're talking around them or if you're like using them, like you are being recorded. That is how Bobbert's getting all of his information. And I think you guys would have figured that out.
Yeah, I was figuring that. I was just thinking is if I used it, whether the people inside would hear it and end up distracted. But that's... No, never mind. We'll move on.
Right? So, what's... And like, this is just fully up to you guys. What's the plan here? Are you guys gonna help Veteran Warrior out? Or are you guys just gonna bounce and leave them to their fate?
We already promised we'd all get out of here, so we're all gonna work
Yeah, we
together
should
and try to
probably
get
do
out of here.
that. And then find
Yeah.
a way to get them to not give that information to Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if nothing else, Krieg has taught me it's never a good idea to leave a potential, good business opportunity go to waste.
Let's go get Veteran Warrior!
Alright, absolutely. Are we breaking the thing or are we just kicking the door in?
Might as well just kick the door in at this point.
Yep.
Alright, so the door goes like, Caram, it's gotta be you kicking it, right?
Oh yeah.
Not a chance it's not.
Really?
So the door flies open, and you guys see Freddy, and Patty, and another flamingo just, sitting there, just, that other flamingo is just sipping like a shrimp cocktail, and he's just like, huh? And you see Veteran Warrior's hand is just flat. It's just a flat piece of metal sitting like strapped to the table, as like Freddy is holding a hammer, like, and it's raised up.
Pim's gonna have the abyssal brand, and she's just like tapping it in her hand and looks right at the detective. He's like, "Oh, did you find my purse?"
Turns out I heard that you were a liar.
Oh,
You're
you
not.
heard, huh?
You're not a wealthy. Well, I mean, you might be wealthy, but you're not like the person you said that you were. And that's okay. I figured it out because I'm a detective.
Oh, and it sounds like you're a dirty detective to me.
I mean,
Dirty bird.
we're all dirty birds. It's just, what? Well, Flamingo's part of a crime fam. Are we gonna fight?
Yep, and then
Maybe you
Pim
wanna?
chucks the abyssal brand at him.
Oh god, yeah. Roll 20 sided, like fucking kill Patty Trick. That's fine. That's fine.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh well, that's less fine.
I don't want to kill anybody.
They're just like,
Yeah,
listen.
when they say
Like, you see Freddy, like, place his hammer down on the table, which is just like a regular, like, ball peen hammer situation. It's just like, I think we got off on the wrong foot. You want to know what they stole? They're here as spies for Sal Amander, planning a war against us. Against us, who've done nothing to him. It's like they came into our town taking pictures. They took they got out of here on a hot air balloon, which was dumb because A, it was night, B, hot air balloons not known for their speed. So we shot it down. They crashed, we brought them back for interrogation. We need to know who they were working for. And luckily, this guy, who, like, veteran warrior sobbing into his armor, let us all know exactly what we needed to know. And he's just like, he points to the file that Flynn has. He's just like, you could just leave that with us. No harm, no foul. It's just like, you don't mind leaving them here. That they can even go. It's not, we don't have a problem with them. We have a problem with Sal. And unless you want to get the Wander crew, and by extension, the Silver Thimble, involved in this, I think we'd all just walk away.
We definitely don't want that.
Let me frame it to you this way. We have this file, and there is Sal Amander who is trying to bring harm onto your lovely little city here. This is blackmail that could be used.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
No. Where do you think this is going? He's trying to do things to you. Do you think that maybe this would be good for us to have?
I don't think any of our weaknesses and our leadership should really be in the hand of another city, as you might understand. Like, it doesn't matter how you ended up with it.
I'm just saying, he's gonna, what is that, the kids say now, the gatekeep, gaslight girl boss his way out of this if we don't have this information here.
We have steps. We've already taken steps to, like, make sure that as the world that knows that we are innocent of the crimes that Sal is saying that we are part of. It's like, I'm sure this will all work out nicely. And, like, you see him, like, slowly, his hammer's down, he slowly reaches over and unbuckles Veteran Warrior's hand that was strapped to the thing. He's just, and he, like, takes him, he pushes him at you guys. He's just like, take him. With our blessing. But could I get that file, please? And he puts his hand out for it.
I mean, we definitely don't want Sal starting a war.
Yeah, we definitely don't. I don't want this anywhere near him, but I would love to have some sort of copy. Can you at least do something to redact certain things so that we could still have it as evidence?
he's just like, you know what? I like the cut of your jib. And he reaches over and he's just like, he takes it, and you see him. He like looks it over. And he motions for the flamingo to come over, and this flamingo has a name. Where is his name? Not that one. Not that one. Me and Nika message each other too many times.
It's almost like you like each other or something.
We're in the same house. It's weird that you would that we. Okay, this is Bernie Nard. Intern, bureaumancer Bernie Nard. He like looks over. He's just like, yeah, okay. We should be able to keep out this and this. This should okay. Here you are. Can I get your name and signature here? Could you just sign right there? I can notarize it.
Yeah, she will, I guess, put a little paw print or something. I don't know.
It's like, excellent. And he notarizes it. And it just has like mostly black bars, but it is enough to implicate Sal in a conspiracy. Like, it is proof that they have that Sal has spies. And that he is using them.
To attack another city.
Yes. It looks like he's giving, like, there's no proof that he's actually actively attacking, but he is setting up the preparations for an attack. And he's just like, he flips his little ball peen hammer and hands it to Flynn. Freddy does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, here you go. This hammer can be used in interrogations. If you roll nat 20 and hit somebody with this melee weapon, you can ask them one question as though you have compelled truth.
Ooh. That's,
Nice.
that's quite violent.
Yeah, but you have to hit them with it. It can't be like,
oh, yeah.
I rolled a 20 and it's a light tap. It's the pain of this hammer that does it.
Well, yeah, it's an interrogation hammer. I wasn't expecting like a tickle hammer.
Just a toolbox of pain. And then it's just like, all right, you can go. And he like looks over and sees the other, like he looks past you and sees the other three that you guys set free, other than the fourth. He's just like, what are you three doing? And they're like, nothing, sir. And they like snatch right back to work, and you see them polishing the machines, like, and like you see them just like putting their ankle monitors back on themselves. Sorry, nothing.
Yeah, we will be on our way. You all have a lovely day.
They tip their hat to you, and like Patty's just like so there's no purse filled to the brim. Is that what we're saying here?
Correct. No purse to the brim, but she's gonna toss him a coin anyway.
He snatches it out of the air and like does the like
For your
bite.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just a flamingo beak, so it's just like.
I was gonna say, toss a coin to your Patty.
Yeah. Hopefully this little bit of information, this back and forth, will help get your side of town out of the dregs.
Oh no! The honky Tom? Yeah, they let like when Tom took off, like we just took it over. Nobody's here. I'm gonna tell you, it's, you know how you look like the type. You would know what it's like to find a place that's just like nobody notices the screaming.
Yeah, those are hard to find in the city sometimes, but you make do with what you got.
Especially a city like this, one with like the 5 o'clock in the morning parades.
No. You see, that's the thing. Normally with that sort of thing, you use the parades to cover it up. Seriously, how long have you been doing this?
It's like, you know what? I haven't really thought of like throwing a giant parade to cover up the screaming. It feels like it'd be expensive.
That's
I think that's. Like, oh, sorry. Go ahead. You're saying.
Oh. Go for it. I'm just laughing.
Yeah, I was going to say there. Well, that's why you have them set at regular times, so it also acts as distraction for the people who may otherwise be interested. You get tourists in, and you get the other people who are giving you trouble out. Seriously, this is rookie stuff.
Krabbit's just like flying down and landing on the strip. It's just like all aboard situation. Riddle and Rhyme are not getting on the airship with you. Like,
Oh yeah.
they are going to like leave out the city and go like walk the path. They're the ones that know how, like, Faye High Priestess knows how to like cast the spell to get them through.
Okay.
I do have two things to say. One,
Sure.
to the flamingo. Alright, just so you know, river close by where you guys would cross, your two guys are unconscious over there.
Oh, that's good to know.
Alright. And to Riddle and Rhyme, be sure to let the others that may come after this know one thing. If you come with me with the intent to kill, I will not hold back.
We weren't gonna kill you.
No.
We didn't attack you.
No.
What? What?
I am giving you the warning to give to others.
And like, the giraffe monk's just like vague threats. You know.
Here,
I mean,
how about I make it a little more specific? I have seen exactly what he can do, and the things that I've shown that Sal can do, that I've shown Shal that I can do, he can do much worse. If someone goes after him with everything they have, if they're lucky, they will come back in pieces. Is that clearer? Less vague for you?
Okay. I think maybe what maybe should be suggested instead. If you see Sal posting up more contracts to go spy on Consonant and such, it would probably be in your best interest to potentially not take on those contracts, and probably advise others to also just ignore when he does that.
like, Half Troll looks around and just like, oh, he pays really well.
Oh, I'm
And, like,
sure. But
you
he's
see-
really gotten you in a pickle this last time. If we weren't around, you guys would have probably been killed.
Yeah, but like, that's how it goes for adventurers. We succeeded. We're great. We're amazing. We're still 3-star. And like, yeah, we don't have the pictures anymore. We can still talk. We still got mouths. We're still good. We'll still get some payment for this. Granted, like, we're gonna have to fix up that hand. And like, you see Veteran Warrior like has his hand like up to his chest, and it is just pancaked. It is cartoon at this point. And it's just like, yep, that'd be great.
Should we call the flamingos back?
No, I think that's fine to not bother with the flamingos. They're gonna be good. I don't think they're good at healing.
Oh no,
I don't
No.
think they're good at healing. I don't need a doctor. We're good. Goodbye, everybody. And like the giraffe's just like, I'm the leader, and she like takes the lead.
Yes, you are, sweetheart.
Thank you.
go for it. You just go for it. Good job.
I think we just see Krabbit just like shaking his head.
Yep, after they leave, I'm just going to say to the others, we're going to have to absolutely wreck them sometime soon, aren't we?
I'll kill him.
Probably. It's probably
Yep.
likely. I would say not kill him. Leave him alive so that they know it's a bad idea.
I mean, maybe we should have locked him up.
They've
somewhere.
already gotten hurt once. If they don't learn after this, no amount of beating up is going to convince them.
Yeah, but we're not really in the business of deciding who lives and who dies either. So,
him
Speak for
with
yourself.
holes and looks
Yeah, I
around.
No, trust me, if they go after Caram, it's going to be their decision whether they live or die.
well, if it's a self-defense situation, yeah. But if they're just being pesky little dinguses, I don't think that they deserve to die.
Ram's already
I'm not
walking
a
away.
dingus.
Oh no, not you! I was talking about that guy over there.
I wanted to help that flamingo. I wonder if he's okay. as like you guys see the police station just flooding out water, just pouring out of there.
Okay, yeah, maybe time to go.
I'll pick up some of the. If we're close enough, I'm gonna pick up some of the brine shrimp and just eat one.
Absolutely, it's just brine shrimp.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, and with that, I think that is the end of Dirt Off Your Shoulder. That went weird, guys.
Yeah.
I was expecting to kill those flamingos until I heard the veteran warrior scream.
Yeah.
Best left.
Tarkus. Yeah,
Okay.
Tarkus said best left to the pros, like Tomb Squad.
Team Squad? But yeah, so, I mean, we've got Tomb Squad coming up next Wednesday, tomorrow. Oh, wait, I'm going to recap for this game. I forgot that I'm supposed to recap. All right, so you guys went to investigate a distress signal in the woods. It turned out to be a crashed hot air balloon, but you guys weren't able to study it in time for the Tetsuwam to show up and just destroy everything. Out of character, I'll let you guys know there were like dream crystals and stuff in there. Just supplies that the flamingos had been, amassing themselves in preparation of war. But you characters don't know that. Then you guys met Freddy Rick, who is an incredibly powerful security flamingo, who's a really good fighter. Flynn shot Caram. You guys saved Giraffe Monk. Justin ate a gun. Giraffe Monk was very convincing to like you guys went consonant to save the rest of them. Snuck into a police station, created way more brine shrimp than necessary. Freed the rest of Riddle and Rhyme, got back to the casino known as the Honky Tom, and once in there learned that Riddle and Rhyme were actually working for Sal to try to gain information on Consonant so that he could attack more easily. And you guys thwarted that plan. Like you handed over the material. You have redacted versions of that and that stuff. So like, if push comes to shove, you can prove that Sal is, if not like actively trying to start a war, he's preparing for an attack, not for a defense. These are not plans for how he's going to defend against in case they attack. It is plans for where he would attack. So that is like a very big difference. And yeah, they let Riddle and Rhyme go. Veteran Warrior got really hurt. I think I'm gonna like give him a prosthetic hand in the future. We have magic, but prosthetics are cool. And then yeah, you guys got let go. You met three named flamingos. You have Bernie Nard, who is a intern bureaumancer. You met Patty Rick, who is a terrible detective, and you met Freddy Rick, who is an incredible warrior. And yeah, that is basically the recap of this game. I thought it went fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, it did not go where I thought, but
I was expecting a lot more flamingo punching.
Playing like a rich, like snotty girl using daddy's money was fun.
Excellent.
I enjoyed the shrimp overload.
The shrimp overload was good.
Delicious.
Yeah, technically, I think Wild Fawn's only supposed to last 1 minute, but honestly, Nichol's was using some magic before, so it may have gotten a little bit amplified.
Sometimes it's just funnier.
Yes, rule of funny is quite appropriate.
Alright, so what is tomorrow's game? Alright, here we go. Alright, so tomorrow's game is Lost in the Echo. It is the Katori Voice, Ento, and Patagon game. Like, I'm really looking forward to this one. We're gonna like really play with like more anomalies. Really looking forward to that. Then Sunday we got Wolf, that is Kawari Osiria, that's Midnight Osiria, Lore, and Zakna. And then on Wednesday, it's, of course, Tomb Squad, Tomb Squad, Tomb Squad.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to all of these games, guys. Thank you guys so much for, like, coming and playing. Thank you guys for, like, playing in the chat. Sorry to, like, stomp on your idea of, like, the parade. I'm just like, that's gonna go real bad. Yeah, chat just researched the dream crystals for sure, and like I will begin paying that off for you guys. Like, I wanted to see how you studied them, not like how you would, like, I didn't want you guys to actually steal them, or like I want to know like what your plan was, not we're gonna do this right now. Alright, so I will do that for you, Cowboy. And thank you guys all so much, and I have to go to the bathroom.
So we're gonna head off, and we will see you guys tomorrow for whatever the fuck that game is called, because I don't remember. Oh, something echoes. Anywho.
Lost in the Echoes.
Lost in the Echoes. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Bye forever.
Goodbye, everybody.